kids have enough personal encounters with God to let them know that He's real and that He's worth laying down their lives for. In other words, we must give our children that sense of a first-hand experience of the power and the faithfulness of God. It cannot be just borrowed from their parents. So how do we do it? When I was senior pastor, I told my youth leaders, I want the youth to go on mission trips. Because when they are on mission trip, they are creating a space in their life where they encounter the power and the presence of God at work in a mission field. I want them to experience it firsthand. I don't want them to just have a borrowed faith from their parents. I don't want the young people just to sit passively in the church. I want them to engage in ministry, engage in mission, send them out for mission trips. Why? Because when they are out there, they encounter God for themselves firsthand. We have so many young people coming back and their testimony was something like that. I'm sure it's true in your church too. Because every time you send it out, this is the testimony. We went out to serve them. We went out to bless them. We went out to teach them. But we ourselves were the ones being blessed. Right? So one day when my church was celebrating one of our anniversaries, I can't remember which one. Maybe our 30th anniversary. I told the missions pastor, we are sending out 100 mission teams all over the world as part of our celebration of our anniversary, our Thanksgiving to God. Our aim was 100 teams. That year we sent out 104 teams all over. Why? Because I know when the teams come back, their testimony will not be, we went out and we blessed them. When they came back, the testimonies were, we were so blessed. And we celebrated our anniversary with the blessing of God by learning to give to others. Are we producing a fragile generation, a toddler generation? The danger with the young people is an entitlement mentality. They are too sheltered, too fragile. And part of it is the Western encouragement model that is not wise. You know what's the Western encouragement model coming out from North America? It's the model that says, brilliant when they are not very brilliant. Amazing, awesome, great. In our house and taught our children, only God is awesome. So the term awesome is not used except for God. But the point is we want to move away from the critical spirit, and we've swung to an extreme where the young people are told how good they are, how fantastic they are, when they are not. And so they walk around thinking, I'm pretty good. It is true in the North American schools, the educators are telling me, our American children are thinking they are very good in their academics until they meet the Asian students. When they meet the Asian students, it's like, wow, maths and science and physics or whatever, it's like, that's another world, another league altogether.